Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Bullshittery Podcast. This is episode, I think, 4 or 5 at this point, and I'm here today with Dylan Adler.
Oh my God, thank you for having me, Mackenzie. I'm so excited.
I'm so happy that you're here. Oh my God, and we just met.
Yes, we just met.
We just met the other day.
We just met the other day at Outside Fest at the Netflix You Me Chaz May.
Met Chaz May. Shout out to Chaz May.
Shout out to Chaz May.
And I met him like a month ago.
Oh my God, amazing.
But he was like immediate best friend.
Oh, yes.
He gives that.
He gives that. No, he does
he
give
does.
that. Yeah.
And we met randomly just walking around the parameters.
Really?
Well, you were standing by the bathrooms.
Yes.
As you
Oh,
do.
That's right.
And we just popped over and we were like, hey.
I know, exactly.
And then I was like, damn my pod.
And I'm like, abso-fucking-lutely.
And you've been killing it. You had a show last night.
Yes.
Which I could not go to, and I'm like so upset that I couldn't go. But how was it?
I was really happy with it. It was so fun. My family was there, like a family friend. It was like, I felt, and I was so nervous about it. Like before a big show, sometimes I dissociate, and I'm like, I literally the day before like poured yogurt into a cup, and I'm like, wait, what am I doing? I'm pouring.
Why am I doing this?
How did I get here?
Oh my God.
But I was so happy with it. And I want to keep like working on it, but this like I think it's like I feel really good about it.
How long is the show?
The show's about like just under an hour. It's like 55 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, an hour.
Okay, cool.
But I say an hour.
It's an hour show,
It's
y'all.
an hour show. I can do an hour.
And you're going on tour.
Yes,
and we're gonna get into all these things, but like to start off strong, you're killing it lately.
Oh
like,
my God,
you're everywhere. You pop up all the time. It's
thank you.
How exciting! Like,
oh, thank you. You're fucking killing it too. Your video, your videos are fucking cracking me the fuck up.
Thank you.
For real.
Thank you. I'm just waiting for that next good thing to hit from it. Oh,
absolutely. I
snapped and I thought my computer freaked out. But wait, back to you and because we can talk about my content all day long. But okay, so your show's an hour. Is this the show you're taking on tour? Was this?
Yes.
How long have you been doing it? And what is it called for those who don't know?
Yes, it's called House of Dylan.
Love. Haus.
Yes, House. I've been doing it for, oh my God, I'm for about 2 years, 3 years about.
Wow.
And it's gone through a lot of iterations, and I've like added, taken out and stuff, but I think this most recent one is the one I'm most proud of, and I think is like the best iteration of it so far. But that's what I'm taking on tour during Pride Month in June.
So exciting.
Yeah.
What cities are you going to? Off the top of your head, do you know?
Yes, I'm going to New York, Boston, Philadelphia, Chicago, Washington, D.C., and then later Seattle, Portland. Those are the
no more
cities
LA
I'm going
shows.
to. No more LA, but I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna try to do another show at the end of the summer.
Okay,
sick.
For sure. Please do, because I need to see it. I need to see it.
Absolutely.
And are you writing still for the Late Late Show?
Unfortunately, no, I'm not.
Cool, though.
I know it was so much fun. That was like my first big writing gig.
Yeah.
And I moved out to LA for it. Oh. And it was for 6 months.
Wow.
The last season of the show.
Oh, duh. Well, duh, because it's over.
Yes. It replaced by After Midnight. And
oh my
yes,
God, I don't have my channels down. Right? I don't have my networks down.
Well,
so
honey, our generation is not watching networks.
I'm just like TikTok, Netflix.
No, exactly. I wouldn't like know. I unless I worked on the show. I was like, well, I wouldn't like. I don't know where to even stream the.
No, there's too much now.
Yeah,
and it's all. But I feel like everything's going back to a cable format.
Yes, I do.
Like it's shifting back to that.
Yes.
Which like you can't tease bingeable series and give it to us and then take it away like that. Like
yes.
It's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. I'm getting sidetracked because I'm thinking of Baby Reindeer. Did you watch Baby Reindeer?
No, I've heard. I haven't, but I've heard amazing things about it. And the guy was there at the Netflix thing yesterday, and we were all like, "Oh my God,
at the hub?
The baby at the hub!"
Oh my God, I wish I was there.
Oh my God, yeah,
it was
me and my friends. I won't say, but we were like, "Oh my God, flirt with him."
Did you
flirt with
talk to
him. No. But
I would have gone up to him because I'm weird like that. Like
no,
not weird. Like
no.
I just am like, oh, we're all the same. We're all just,
absolutely.
You know?
Oh I know,
God.
but he seemed very nice and cool. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now there's all this stuff. I don't know if you saw.
Oh my God,
Piers
the
Morgan
stalker. She
Yes.
got on the Piers Morgan. Oh my God.
It's all.
That's insane.
It's like so fascinating to me. I started watching it. We're getting real off track, but that's what we do here at Bullshittery
yeah.
Podcast.
Yeah.
I was watching some clips of it because I watched the show. Absolutely loved the
Yeah,
show.
I've heard amazing.
It's
only
just so
amazing things about
refreshing,
it.
you know?
Yeah.
And I was watching it, and she went on Piers Morgan
Yeah.
and did this whole long interview. And I feel really bad, honestly, because she so clearly has a lot of mental stuff going on.
Yeah, that's what everyone's
So it's like, there's a fine line between like trying to investigate and like if she wants to come on TV, you want to give her that platform, but it's also like you don't want to encourage that, you know?
Yes,
So,
exactly.
But for our
exactly.
entertainment.
I know, and like my stupid like LA PR brain is like, that's really good PR for the show.
I know.
That's like really good
Gypsy
PR.
Rose,
Like, Gypsy Rose. Oh my God, like all this drama around it. People are gonna watch it more.
People are going to watch it. They're going to die and they're going to roll over in their graves. I don't even know what I'm talking
Exactly. It's like,
But-
maybe it shouldn't just be a limited series. Maybe it should be 2 seasons. No.
about. Maybe it should be 10 seasons like Breaking Bad.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I want more, but I mean, it was a limited series, right?
Yes, yeah. What
It's
was a
done.
limited series?
It's
It's done.
He's done.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for all of his success right now.
Me too.
This is actually all about Richard Gadd, guys. But about you, okay, so you have this show, you're killing it, you're writing, you're performing. Where did all this start for you? So let's get into like Dylan's history.
Yes. I well, when I went to school for music composition.
Oh, cool. Where'd you go?
NYU.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Tisch?
No, Steinhardt.
Okay. Steinhardt. Okay.
Yes,
lovely.
yes. Sorry, the Topo Chico bubbles coming
Oh, yeah.
up.
This is not
Absolutely
sponsored, but
sponsored by Topo Chico.
I'm hyperfixating on Topo Chico.
Absolutely. Mineral water, naturally flavored.
Twist of grapefruit.
Twist of grapefruit. Majored music composition at Steinhardt, and I wanted to write for musical theater. The big dream, like write, like compose, like Alan Menken or Stephen Schwartz, or like and I fell in love with comedy when I took a acting class, 2-credit acting class, and there was an improv element in there, and then I'm like, oh my God, this is so fun.
Yeah.
And then I did improv jams with some friends I made from the class there, and then I made friends at the jams, and then we're like, let's do open mics, and then we started stand up at the same time too. So that's kind of how I got addicted to the comedy. Yeah.
And so you stayed in New York all this time.
Yes, yeah. I'm from the Bay Area originally.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
But I stayed in New York after college to do. I was like working as a piano accompanist and piano teacher, but I was doing like comedy every night.
Yeah. Did you ever play piano at any of the piano bars?
Yes,
Did
absolutely.
you? Wait, where did you play?
I played at Club Cumming a lot. I would play at like some of the.
I have not been there.
Oh yes, it's
I don't
beautiful.
know how. I need to.
Yeah,
Kat
yeah,
Cohen
yeah.
is always performing there too.
Yes.
I need to go see her. I've seen her show, but not her like Club Cumming.
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure she does it anymore. I'm not sure.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
she's kind of
yeah.
busy now.
Yes.
You know, she's always doing her thing.
Exactly. But I would play at the improv theaters too. I'd like accompany the musical improv shows and I teach piano to some students. But at night I was like doing comedy stuff, doing stand-up improv.
And so that passion just kind of took over, and that
For
took
sure.
precedent.
That took precedence, even though I still like love music.
You're a
love
musical
musical theater.
theater
I'm a musical
guy.
theater little faggot,
I'm a
and
musical theater girl. So
well,
like,
yes.
my God,
Well, yes.
look at us.
Well, yes.
Wait, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
What's
yeah,
your
yeah,
favorite
yeah.
musical?
Oh my God. Well, I
Hard
get a lot of
question.
flack. Hard question. Here, I'll list some of my favorites, and
Okay.
I love.
Do you perform in musicals
No,
too?
I
Have you?
don't. I
Okay, okay,
don't.
okay.
But I love Pippin. I love Wicked. I love Hamilton. I love the Die Hard musical theater. People are like, "What? Those are so." But I'm like, "No, they're good. No, they're good. Shut the fuck up."
They
They
the
are.
soundtracks too.
Yes.
I still haven't seen Hamilton. Like, and a part of me, because I know I can watch it at any time on Disney.
On Disney.
But a part of me is so
No,
in love
it's-
with the soundtrack
Oh my
that I like
God, it's
don't. And I
incredible.
know that it will only enhance it, but I'm like, I'm so married to my like
No.
mind's eye.
Yeah. I
version,
understand that.
you
I
know?
understand that because me and my family, we have listened to that soundtrack probably thousands of times.
Thousands of
So
times.
it is like something to watch a different iteration of it.
And it's one of the most fun musicals to like act out alone in your bedroom.
Yes.
And just
Yes.
play all the parts.
I agree.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You'll
I
be
am not
back?
fun away, ma. You know,
I
like kind of
know.
like I just And I love Lynn. I love him so much.
I love him so much.
I love him so much. I love In the Heights too. I thought the movie was brilliant.
I didn't see the movie. Whoa.
You didn't see the movie? Okay. Oh,
I have to see the
it's
movie.
good.
Because I'm not married to that soundtrack. So
okay, yeah.
I can see that. I can absorb that.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And he is getting a lot. He does get a lot of hate. And I have the theory that whenever a theater kid gets that famous, the public is like, boo! And I'm like,
it's like, I feel like it was also that syndrome of like when you're kind of everywhere all at once, so everyone just starts to hate you because they're oversaturated. And they're like, that's Lynn's music, and like you're like, yeah, it's fucking good.
Yeah, it's fucking good. I would like to see you try to write. Moana.
Are you kidding?
And Kanto. Are you kidding? Like the amount of things that he has produced and done that are incredible and have.
I'm gonna cry. I'm literally like tearing up.
And he's given people of like a lot of people of color on Broadway, like Broadway, for so limited when it comes to like roles for people. And he like opened up those, and I'm like, he's done so many incredible things, and he works so hard, and I just fucking love him.
I know he is an icon.
Yes,
he is such an icon.
Yes,
has he won like a Pulitzer Prize yet? Like, has he won?
I think yes.
Great.
He's like about to PEGOT.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he should. He's
yes.
our modern day like what? Like Sondheim?
Yeah.
He's like our Sondheim.
Exactly.
He's our Sondheim.
He's our Sondheim, okay?
I love Sondheim too.
Me too. Oh God.
Into the Woods?
Oh my God. Did you see the live stream of the 90th birthday?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Sondheim is brilliant. Into the Woods.
Sunday in the Park with George.
Yes. A little night music.
It's all gold.
Oh my God. It's all gold. Send in the clowns.
Oh, send in the clowns. Is there music incorporated into your show?
Yes, there is.
Do you play piano?
Yes, I do. I play piano, and I watching theater and as a kid and also in college, and I'm very I love theater, and I love the theatrical elements, so I try to incorporate some of that into the show too.
It's truly like fire. Like theater feels like it's like this thing that's on fire, and there's sparks, and it's like so high energy, and I love theater. I want to do a play so badly too.
Oh my God,
I'm
you would
dying.
be amazing in a play.
It's just been so long. Like I used to do a lot of theater back like in, I don't know, like 8 years ago. I was doing a lot of theater, and then I really wanted to transition to film and TV and go that route.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, theater is just the most fulfilling thing.
Yeah, I mean, like I can't like the feeling, even just watching theater.
Yeah, I know.
And walking out of a musical that just kind of that you feel like you're walking out high.
I know.
You feel like you just took a Molly and you're walking out of the theater like, holy fuck, what did I just watch? That was feeling. Incredible.
I know.
Yeah.
What are your okay, so I'm thinking musical comedy. Bo Burnham, where does he stand?
Yes, I love Bo. Bo is great. I think he's very, he's brilliant, and I watched him when I was like young, and I think he's really great. Yeah, I love. There are a lot of musical comedians.
Who are your like inspirations? Who do you kind of pull from, or who have been people you've looked up to?
Yes, well, Larry Owens, I love so much. He's a musical comedian in New York who I fucking love, who I think is brilliant. Well, as Ali Wong, Margaret Cho,
she's unbelievable.
Margaret Cho
Margaret Cho seems so cool.
She is so good to like comedians who are like younger Asian comics. Like she's very, and also like she was so ahead of her fucking time. Like in the 90s, she was talking about gay shit, and like I whenever I feel depressed, I listen to her old albums, like the I'm the One I Want or the Notorious CHO, and I'm like, oh my God, this is like, it just like excites me so much because it's just about her being a fag hag and like a Korean American fag hag, and I'm like, oh my God, like she's obviously had an incredible career, but I want her to fucking EGOT, like
and it's crazy because she's one of these people that is so mega fucking huge, but is also so accessible.
Yes.
Like, she is so there. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of ego there, and if there is, it's really well placed, But she follows a lot of people on TikTok. She's very engaged.
Yes.
I think we're mutuals, and I was like,
oh my God,
honored.
fuck yes, fuck yes, fuck yes.
I love it.
I know she, truly just a fucking gem.
Yeah.
Love her.
My God.
Yeah.
I love her. Okay, so tell me a little bit about your show.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it about? And then I want to go back to like college and what were you like in college and high school and all that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
But tell me about the show because you're going on tour. It's like the biggest thing right now.
Yes. So the show has a lot of musical comedy elements, and it's very autobiographical about me and my family, and having an identical gay twin brother, and having a mom who is kind of a fag hag too.
Wait, that's amazing.
I know, and I love because not a lot of people expect because like having a Japanese mom, they're like, oh, she's probably very quiet and shy, but it's like no, she was
like out with the girls.
She's like wearing turtlenecks and she's like, bitch, put me in the show.
I love her.
I just did something iconic today. Put me in the show.
Oh my god.
And
please.
she's she like took me and my family to drag queen brunch and stuff, and like
the most fun.
When we were kids, she got us into Project Runway.
Oh, Project Runway.
Project fucking Runway.
Is it still running?
I think so.
Oh my god.
I know, I think so.
See, I don't have cable, so I'm like so out of
Yes.
Damn.
But yes, bravo. And we drove to see Tim Gunn at a book signing. We drove 30 minutes and we got our book signed by Tim Gunn.
Well, that's got to be a scene in the show that you
So it's like it's like autobiographical. It's about I incorporate musical comedy elements. It bookends. It starts with a song, ends with a song.
Nice.
And there are elements of, being I've always been like really fascinated by like queer villains and kind of like why is there's something like very the thing of being wicked or evil. There's something like
it's like something camp about it.
There's something camp and queer about it.
Yeah.
That I was very interested in. So there's like elements of that.
Yeah, and your voice work is so good.
Oh, thank you.
It's so good.
Thank
it's
you.
amazing. And I think that's so unique. That's such a unique, like, fun angle to come from.
Thank you.
It's fresh in a world of things that are feeling so like kind of dry sometimes, you know?
I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh. But yeah, that's what the show is about. And it's crazy, it's slutty, it's fun, it's And you're going into like characters. Is it just you the whole time? Like, what is like your approach in that way? It's mostly me the entire time, but I like slip into like a little film noir villain character sometimes. But then and then I do some impressions of Lin-Manuel, who I love. Oh, yes. Back to Lin. Yeah. It's that's pretty much what that's really cool. The show's about. So wait, your identical twin brother. Yes. Is he also in show business? He plays oboe in Tucson for the Tucson Symphony Orchestra. Obsessed. I know. He got that job recently. We got our jobs around the same time, the Corden job and the symphony job, and I'm really proud of him because it's so hard to get a job in a symphony. Yeah. But I want him to do. I've been telling him to do acting classes and to do comedy, and he does it a little bit in Tucson. He's been doing improv, stand up, and some acting classes in Tucson, and he really enjoys it. I really feel like there's a show here. Have you thought about? I have. I've written some. Have you? Okay. Yes. Well, because I know you're a writer, but have you developed this particular idea at all into a scripted series? Yes. I have, and and my threat to my brother is like, if you don't learn to act, I will play you. Yeah, we can do AI, bitch. Yeah, I'll do AI, and I will do a slanderous job, and I will play you in the most offensive way. Oh my god! Or he's just completely computer generated, and he looks computer generated. Yeah, exactly. And that's what you get. And that's what you get. It's your fault. That's your story. No, or your mom just can play him. My mom's like, oh yes. She would kill it. Yeah, she'd kill it. He's been doing some of that in Arizona. Is he down to act in the show? Yes. Okay, great. Yes, and your mom can play your mom. Yes, absolutely. Just like in Pen 15, exactly. Yes. I'm obsessed with her lately too. Oh my god, she's amazing. Are you watching Mr. and Mrs. Smith? I haven't yet, but I've heard it's amazing. I've heard it's amazing, but I also, I just love Pen 15 too. Well, there was a movie that I watched recently with her that what was it called? Oh my! Yes. Who was it? It was a rom-com. Yeah, it was the rom-com. I've seen the posters. I don't know, but it was really, really cute, and she was really good. Yeah. And she's just a really good actress. She's so good, and I really am not
for some reason, I haven't gotten into Pen 15, and
Uh-huh.
I've watched like a few episodes, and I always think it's so funny, and I don't know
Yeah.
why I just don't commit.
Yeah.
But seeing her in a movie, I was like, why are you not everywhere? And now
Yeah.
she kind of
Now
is
she's everywhere.
So
Yeah.
the cream always rises.
The cream rises.
The cream
Yes.
rises. So what are your thoughts on the Netflix's Joke Fest this week? Because I saw that you went to the Tom Brady roast.
Yeah. Yes, I was, by some miracle, asked to report on the roast of Tom Brady.
Iconic.
And I'm like, okay, who the fuck are any of these people on the roast? I have to learn who is Julian Edelman, who is Bill Belichick.
Still don't know. I watched the roast.
I watched the roast. I'm like, that's my white grandpa. That's not Bill Belichick.
That was a scary moment.
That was a scary
that real?
moment. Yeah, that was real.
That was a scary moment.
Scary, and I was scared. And we were filming content there. I'm like, hey everyone, I'm at the roast, and I'm like, am I gonna get hate crimed at the roast?
And you're like, something's off.
Something's off. Yeah.
Something's amiss here in straight man land.
Yeah, I know exactly, and I'm like that. But it was fun. It was fun. Like we got to like report on it and like kind of do the red carpet of it all. And there was a fucking goat there. There was a goat, and I got to feed the goat. I'm like, okay, absolutely yes, goat. I felt like a goat.
Okay, animal
father.
cruelty.
Okay, animal cruelty. I'm
Go
like,
off.
I hope there's a documentary about this.
No,
too.
that goat is equity, SAG. That goat works.
That goat works. That goat. He's in the goat SAG union.
He's like, when you need a goat, I'm who you call.
Exactly. Absolutely.
There is no other.
There's no other goat.
But it was great. The roast was so fun.
No, the Nikki Glazer to me was
unbelievable.
Was the best of the entire night. Love Nikki Glazer.
Because she was like boom, boom, but like
it was just like bam, bam. There was like no.
That was more accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was more of a bam than a boom.
No, but honestly, boom. I like that interpretation as well.
Bam, boom.
Except they're kind of interchangeable.
They really are.
But
and that's what we discovered here today.
And that's what we discovered on Bullshittery. But I mean, Nikki just annihilated for me, and you could tell like the people that followed her, they couldn't it's like who could follow that? It's like you couldn't get the energy back up after that. But
and she went kind of, and okay, wait, but we also need to talk because I didn't finish the roast, of course, because it was like 10 hours long. So I was like, I'm gonna watch as much as I can. But what happened with Ben Affleck? That was also kind of scary.
I know with Ben Affleck, I'm like, okay, you're just kind of here being
is this
like,
about Tom?
I know you're like, Tom's actually really good, you guys, and he shouldn't get all the hate he gets on Twitter. It's really not good. Anyway, I'm Ben Affleck. Bye.
You're like, stop talking about Jenna. I mean, Tom. I mean,
yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly. I know.
Because I do love him.
Yes.
I hope he's good.
I hope he's good.
I hope everything's.
I know.
Kosher.
I feel like the writers could have pitched him a lot of jokes, but he's like, no. I just want to speak from the heart and say what I want to say. Get off Tom's back. And
Would you ever do a roast?
No, I'm so sensitive.
No, I
I'm
know.
I never did roasts coming up in comedy. I know a lot of my a lot of comedy people I know would do roasts, but I don't know. It's not the kind of thing that I admire people who can roast and do it well.
Oh my God.
But I'm a sensitive little bitch.
Oh, I know. Could you be a roaster?
Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, but I'm also that's a different story. No, but I also don't like, being it's not like what I thrive in, being mean. No. So it wouldn't be my favorite thing that I would do. But if offered money, yes, I would.
But if you gave me $70,000 for
absolutely
10 minutes,
absolutely. Honey, the rent here is not cheap. I'll do a roast.
And it's, it's got to be, going back to Nikki Glazer, it has got to be hard. I mean, one of the main things I noticed was how she was like one of two women up there.
Oh my God,
That's got to be so hard.
I know. Oh my God. And of course, with
sport guys too.
With a bunch of sport guys. And so that's why I feel like, she fucking was next level compared to all those roasters and almost had to be to
she had to be, yeah.
But it's I know it just her and Sam J up there.
I know.
Come
Claps
on.
to them.
I know.
Hats
And
off.
Sam J also fucking
she killed it.
Crushed her set. I love Sam J.
And Tony, is his name Tony?
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Oh my God, he was so funny.
Yeah.
He was just walking down the line. I wonder how much of that was because I wonder if they knew the seat order. Because it felt very kind of improvised too.
Yes.
But I'm curious because from the writer's standpoint, not to like harp on the
No, yeah.
But I'm curious from a writer's standpoint, do you know how that works? Like, do they come up with their own jokes?
Some of the jokes they do come up with, but a lot of the jokes the writers will write. Like there was a team of like 14 writers that wrote, and I'm sure pitched like a lot of jokes to each of them, and I'm sure they could pick and choose which ones they wanted to use. But
fascinating.
Okay,
wait. So, back to you.
Okay.
What were you like in like high school?
God.
What was your friend group? What was your like?
Oh my God. In high school, I was so quiet. So shy. I would like, whenever I would do presentations and stuff in English class or whatever, like, and we would get feedback on how to present and stuff. People like, Dylan, you really should speak up. Speak up, Dylan. And I'm like, yeah, I should speak up. But I was friends with a lot of the theater kids. I was like it was the kind of friend group where it's like we weren't out, but all of us are gay. And we came out as like
the parties were a little weird.
Yeah. And we're all like queer, bi, pan. Kind of the whole gamut. But we would like have lunch in the music practice room.
Oh my God, classic.
Yes.
That was like the scene shop for me. I mean, we had a table at lunch with like my main girlfriend, but I was kind of split. I was like split between like the regular kids and like the theater kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you moonlighted.
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
I still do. I fear sometimes because do you have like a bunch of different friends where you're kind of like, I have to recalibrate. How silly can I be with this person?
Yes, I am a little more of a chameleon.
Yeah,
and
me too.
as a chameleon, like sometimes when the friend groups mix, it can be overwhelming because you're like, they're not mixing, but I can mix. And
I know, and then you're like overcompensating, and you're like, you have to like each other.
Yeah. And I get nervous when people aren't liking each other, and I'm like, oh, I'm a fraud.
Now they hate me.
They know I'm a fraud. They know I'm a liar.
So real.
Yeah.
Love it. Hate it.
Yeah.
Okay, music. Lunch in the music room.
Lunch in the music rooms. And in high school, pretty much, I wasn't out to the high school. The high school's like, I grew up in the Bay Area, but it was like, I don't know, the high school was homophobic and weird and stuff. And so we just came out to our friend group and our family. Me and my twin brother.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice that you guys had each other for that. Like,
yeah, no, we could come out as a duo a little bit, Shrek and Donkey a little as a vibe. Yeah. But I was like happy that we also had the same friends too. Like our best friend growing up, Lark, and that was like a friend we had in high school, and we kind of like existed in the same social group too.
Yeah. Oh, that's really cool. And then where did he go to school? Did he also go to NYU?
He went to Rochester University in Eastman School of Music.
Okay, upstate New York.
Yes, upstate
so you're both
New York.
New York. You both went to New York.
We were both in New York, and the funny thing is we both competed in diving in college, and we competed against each other.
Oh my God.
We competed against each other.
You guys were like really twinning.
When people like hear him talk, they're like, ah! But we do have like the friends who know us, very well are like, they know the differences between our personalities. But upon first meeting, sometimes people are like, oh my God, that's Dylan with long hair.
Yeah. Oh, he has long hair?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fun. I need to see a picture.
Yes.
Insert a picture here.
Insert picture.
I'm kidding. I probably won't do that because I'm too lazy to do that. But
yeah.
What about podcasting? Has that ever...
Oh, so during the pandemic, we wanted to start a podcast. So
you and your brother?
Yeah, me and my brother. So I got mics from Amazon, ordered 2 mics.
Which mics did you order?
We ordered, I think just a regular USB, 2 USB mics.
Classic.
Each $13. And
nice, affordable.
Yeah, affordable. And did a episode on GarageBand. We called it Memoirs of Gaysian Twins, and the first episode led to a fight, and then we were like, actually, no, we're not doing the podcast, and so we canceled it after the first podcast.
Did you release the first episode?
No.
Oh.
But my brother Venmo requested me $13 for the mic because he helped with the mic. He's like, well, you're paying for that mic, so I'm gonna Venmo request you for that fucking mic, bitch.
Obsessed.
And that's how. So the first episode led to a fight, and so
It would have been really funny if you just like released this one, like starts really positive and ends just in the worst way, and like that's all anyone ever gets.
Absolutely, it's a limited series podcast,
No,
just one episode.
I want to do a scripted podcast.
Oh yes,
I think that we should just get a bunch of people together, and I have no thoughts about it yet. But how fun would that be?
That'd be so fun.
I feel like the world of scripted podcasting is something that I feel has a lot of potential.
Yeah, no, I feel like it's kind of coming up.
I think it's coming up.
Yeah,
but it's like in the baby stages, because I know I had a couple friends who did this scripted.
I know. That was me last night during my show. I kept burping during my show. And I burped I think 6 times, and I was suppressing even more. I don't know what was that. Too much carbonated liquid death.
Better that way than the other way, you know?
No, but also,
or maybe
that
not.
too.
You never know.
Yeah.
Maybe
True. True.
Wait, where did you perform? What
A
theater?
Dynasty Typewriter?
Oh, I love Dynasty Typewriter.
Oh yeah, I love that venue.
Love that
I love
space.
that venue.
So wait, right now where are you living?
I'm living in Hollywood.
Oh,
I'm
you're in
like very
Hollywood?
close to you. I'm
oh my
like
God.
10 minutes away. I live literally right next to the Netflix sign.
Oh, sick. Well, we'll have to like go to shows and shit.
I know.
Together.
We'll have to get lunch.
Well, after you're done with tour and stuff.
Yes.
Are you doing? Okay, so you're going on the tour. What is the next? Are you doing like Edinburgh? Are you doing?
I am thinking about maybe taking it to Edinburgh next year, not this year.
Okay.
I've heard a lot of great things about Edinburgh. My friend Atsuko went. A lot of friends of mine go. But yeah, that's the tour. That's the goal is eventually to build it out, tour it, and sell it.
Mm-hmm. God, and shows are doing really well for like comedy right now. I feel like Cole's their play.
Oh my God.
Have you seen it?
I loved it so fucking much.
Okay, we're gonna talk about it for a minute because I haven't seen it, so I need you to tell me about it.
Oh my God. Brilliant.
It's called Oh Mary. It's going to be on Broadway.
Yeah, I was in full tears. I was cackling, screaming. And it's not just like so funny because Cole is so funny and brilliant. We knew the play was going to be so brilliant, but it had a beautiful like arc, and by the end you really are rooting for this Mary Todd character.
Oh my gosh.
And it has the most satisfying ending, and it's the kind of show where when it's over, you're just on your feet, you know?
Oh my
it's just
God.
It's so good. Everyone has to see it. It's on Broadway now, but
is it on now?
Yeah.
Okay, amazing.
On Broadway now, but
for how many weeks? 12 weeks?
I'm not sure, but go get your tickets before because it's so great.
And like how unique for like a show like that. Not that it shouldn't make it to Broadway because it absolutely should, but like I feel like so often Broadway is so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the time Broadway is it has to be like IP of like something Disney, and it has like a multi-million-dollar budget to get onto Broadway, so it has to be something really, really big. Mm-hmm. But I'm so happy to see like something so original and something that is so just born out of pure artistic creativity to like get there is very exciting.
I really feel like we are circling back to, because I feel like not to like get into like the depths of like art and all that, but art is meant to be this like kind of outlier of
the outlier of society and a little bit of
not so mainstream and corporate, and it's been so corporatized, and I feel like I'm noticing it. The pendulum's kind of swinging around again, and people are going for the more crafty, kind of out there, weird.
Something that is like that comes from like this person's real sense of humor, what makes this person really and like something that isn't like, oh, I'm gonna do this because this will make a lot of money. And I'm gonna do this because this is what excites me. This is what I want to see. And that's
Did you get a chance to see Alex Edelman's show?
I saw it on HBO.
Or Edelman.
Alex Edelman's show. Yes, I did.
I saw it live. It was unreal.
On Broadway?
No, I saw it when he brought it to LA.
Oh, amazing.
And do you know Natalie Palamides?
Love Natalie Palamides. Love her. Nate, and I just
she's coming over and coming on.
Oh my God. Well, she's so funny, and her show is so brilliant, and also like her characters, just the way she commits to them, like she makes me like laugh so goddamn hard.
We have a lot of really cool inspirational people to pull from.
Yeah.
Like, we really do.
Yeah.
And I mean, I wish that I had seen your show so I could like really like go into depth about how talented you are. All I have are the videos I've seen online, and you're so animated and so alive and so like just in the moment that you're in. You're so present, and it's so fun to watch.
Oh, I
like, it
appreciate
really
that.
is.
Thank
it really
you,
is.
Mackenzie.
So okay, so I want to know too, like what in this crazy industry, because I do love talking about like the artistry of it all.
Yes.
What do you want to do? What are your biggest goals, I guess, in
Absolutely.
this crazy career of Hollywood?
Yes. I, definitely want to sell a special and have that. That's definitely a big goal of mine.
What's your dream streamer?
Ooh, HBO. I think that'd be fucking dope. Like I like Atsuko, who I love, who's like one of my close friends, had her special on HBO, and
congratulations.
Yes, and that's definitely a dream.
Oh,
for sure.
and Hannah Berner just filmed her special.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm dying to see that.
Me too.
When does that come out?
I'm not sure, but it comes out soon.
Have you seen her around this week?
Yes.
I'm hoping she's there this weekend.
Me too. Oh my God, we'll all kiki
we have
this
to
weekend.
kiki.
Yeah, we'll all kiki with
It's so
Hannah.
fun because I don't have a show in the Netflix as a joke. I'm planning on having one next year.
Absolutely.
We're getting it. We're getting it together.
Absolutely.
I do want to pick your brain on your technique a little bit too, with like your process. But where was I going with this? I was talking about Hannah Berner and how much I love her.
Yeah.
I guess. Anyway, okay, so let's go into technique because I want to know, because one of the biggest hurdles for me, and maybe for anybody listening, artistic people listening who are trying to put together a show, where the hell do you start? Because I know you've been doing it now for a couple of years. It's like in your bones now. Where do you start?
Yeah, for me, like I was for a while like just doing like in New York like 10-minute slots on shows. And I would like build up material and try to write new material and kind of like, it's like, okay, this is my favorite stuff. This is the stuff that I think makes me laugh and hits. And I'm going to put this in the show, And I did it for the first time 2021 in New York. And it was like the first iteration of it. And it was fun. It was like, it was kind of a clusterfuck.
Yeah,
like
work in progress.
Yeah, that kind of vibe.
Whip.
Yeah, whip. But it whiplash. It was kind of absolute. It was I've been since 2021 been continuing to like do like shorter sets on shows, but at those sets try to like build material to put in the show. And I've taken stuff out, put stuff in, taken stuff out, taken stuff in. And it wasn't actually until the most recent iteration of the show that I'm like, I really want to be like mindful about, because sometimes when I doing shorter sets on shows, it's I feel like sometimes it's easy to be scattered and be like, oh, I just want to talk about this is what this happened to me recently, I'm going to talk about this. But to be like kind of have a centerpiece like the show, to think about like, I want to write a joke or song about this in this genre or in this, because this would make the show really pop here, and to work from that way, which is like something I realized that I really want to be doing,
to give it more of that structure and
it that structure and that flow, to like work towards a goal, to put it towards something. So when I'm going on stage, obviously it's fun to talk about things that happened recently and songs about that, and if it feels fun, absolutely do it. But to me, I'm like also trying to be cognizant about like, I want to write this and work on this, because in the show I could use a moment where the energy dips or goes up, or
I think somebody who's so good at that is Hassan Minhaj. With like
1000%,
his flow is
insane. He's a true master at that. He's amazing.
He's amazing, and he pulls you in, and he gets you really emotional, and then he has you cackling. And I think that like that is such a like, transitions are the hardest thing for me. And I feel like
same.
When we're doing what we like, the kind, not that I do musical stuff, although I probably should add some musical elements to my show, but I feel like when it's straight stand up and it's like you just have your mic and not that it's easier, because it's not, but I feel like those transitions I feel like are probably a little easier than like if you're going from like stand up to a character to a musical number.
For sure. Yeah.
How do you approach those? Because that is such a tricky thing.
Yes. No, because the transition, just physically walking from the piano to the mic is like and Bo in his special will address it like, never waste a comedic moment. Every moment is you have to acknowledge. Because it is like, and I don't know, I acknowledge it. I'm like, give it up for Asians moving to the piano or something. Like the transitions are a little more abrupt when it comes to like music, character, kind of that stuff. But Um, I think, up the top, at the top, I kind of like in the show established it's like a little fever dream, kind of like
Yeah.
like little fever dream, crazy, like am I high kind of energy up top.
Oh,
So
nice,
so
nice.
it kind of lends itself to that. But yes,
Cool.
no, the transitions are something I've definitely worked on and tried to like make it as smooth as it can be.
Are there a lot of that's just I'm always just so fascinated by that because that's like my biggest hurdle.
Yeah,
Is,
no,
is the
transitions
structure
really.
of the
No,
show.
same. And honestly, like I had to working with someone else, Sam Blumenfeld, who's a brilliant director. We've been working together, and he really was like help me with structure and help
Yeah.
me structure it in a way that flows and makes sense.
At what point did you bring on a director? Right at the beginning?
Um, I brought on a that was like literally like 2 months ago.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
2 months
So
ago.
just like to get you ready for the tour and
Yes,
get the show
yes,
and tip top shape
absolutely,
and all that.
absolutely. Yeah.
Wow, cool. So self-directed, because I feel like that's kind of be my approach too.
Yeah.
And have you seen? Not to keep going back to Natalie, because I can literally talk about her forever.
Yeah, yeah.
Have
yeah.
you seen Weir? Did you see Weir? Her new Work in
No, I
Progress?
haven't. I really want to
If
see
you
it.
get a
I tried to
chance.
get tickets, but it like sold out for
I
one show.
know,
But
I know.
I really want to see
She always
that.
sells her shit out. I
Yeah.
feel like she is somebody who she is working all the time, but I need
Yeah.
her everywhere. I need her.
Yes,
but
I
think
agree.
she's comfortable not being everywhere.
I agree.
You know?
Like she seems like the type of person that's okay. Like just like with like
Because she wants to do those
she wants
weird
to like
creative things.
like wants to do what is creatively exciting
Mm-hmm.
to her and like to the viewers and
Yeah.
for me and like so. Absolutely.
Wait, speaking of creatively exciting, I did my first clown show
Oh my God, amazing.
with Chad Damiani.
Who I fucking love. I love Chad
Obsessed.
Damiani. Yeah.
It was so fun, and I did it with Kate Owens, who you know.
I love Kate Owens.
She has become one of my best friends.
I love
her
Kate.
so much.
Her show Cooking with Kate is brilliant.
So good. She just brought it to LA. She did a one night in LA.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I've seen it before. It is so funny.
She's so funny, and
Yeah.
it was so fun to clown. Have you ever done that at all?
Clowning is so fun.
It's so
it's
fun.
so freeing.
It's so and you know it looks scarier from the outside. Like when I was on stage, I'm
Those
like,
clowns are scary from the outside. Absolutely.
It's fucking scary. But
Yeah.
then when you're up there and you're doing the thing, it's very like, oh, I'm kind of just blacking out. You know?
Exactly. And it's because like stand up, or whatever, like characters or music or whatever performance, like sometimes you feel like you have to be very calculated and be like, okay, everything is very intentional. But with clowning, it's like it's bare.
Yeah.
It's you and you're in the moment
Yep.
and you are reacting.
Yeah.
And there's something very freeing about it.
It's so freeing.
That's very fun. And Chad is so brilliant, and he makes me laugh so fucking hard. And so doing stuff with him is always so good.
And you feel so comfortable with him.
Yeah.
Like he makes you feel so cozy, and because it gets crazy on that stage, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It gets dark and
It
fucked
gets
up,
wild.
you know?
Oh, fucked
so,
up.
So it's nice that you're being absolutely like wild, but I'm in it. I'm flowing with it.
Same.
I love
I
him.
agree
I
with
love
that.
him.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we probably need to wrap soon. I'm sure we're almost at an hour.
Oh my
But
God.
we are almost at an
Flew the
hour.
fuck by.
I know. This was so joyful. I
Yeah.
loved it.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, so after do you have any plans? Are you just focused on the show right now?
Yeah, right now I'm mostly focused on the tour and stand up, but also just writing stuff about me and my twin brother, trying to write a feature.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We got to get Judd Apatow to produce.
Yes, Apatow Productions.
Or Will Ferrell.
Yes.
Oh, I feel like he's always producing shit.
He's always producing stuff.
He's in there.
He's in there. He's
got his hands
producing.
in there.
And he was on the Netflix roast too as Ron Burgundy. He was great.
I know. That was so lovely to see.
Yeah.
Did you run into him at all
No.
during the thing?
No, I didn't. I think he went through a secret entrance.
Probably.
There was we're like the celebrities.
Of course. 'Cause I saw Hannah did like a little red carpet thing with him. Like
yeah.
a little-
Oh my God. No way.
She
Oh, that's
did.
cool.
It's on her Instagram.
Wait, that's
I
so
was so
cool.
happy to see her doing that.
That's
She was on my
fucking awesome.
podcast season 1.
Oh my God.
And
I love
she's
that.
just she's like a real down to earth, cool person.
Yeah, she's
I
so
love her.
funny.
Is there anything else you want people to know or about you before we wrap it up?
I just if you're in any of those cities, come to my summer tour.
Oh my God, please, guys, go.
Yes, please.
We're only going to see more and more of you, Dylan. Like, I feel like this is just like, you're rising and you're going to be a star. So see the tour before he's like a superstar.
I feel the same about you, Mackenzie.
We're going to be acting together before you know
Absolutely. Buddy comedy.
Buddy comedy. I can see it. I see it.
We'll
manifest it.
Absolutely.
With your twin brother, he can play somebody else.
He'll play, the eunuch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. We've cast the eunuch.
Perfect.
We're done. Thank you so much for coming to Bullshittery.
Thank you for having me. This was so fucking fun, Mackenzie.
So fun. And wait, where can people find you?
Yes, on Instagram at Dylan Adler _ on Twitter at Dylan Adler 6, or on TikTok at Dylan Adler 7.
Ooh!
So just, a lot of Dylan Adlers took that IP before me, but I
Any relation to Stella Adler?
I wish. No. No. Yeah.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Guys, make sure that you subscribe and listen wherever you get your podcasts. Watch it on YouTube. Yeah, thanks for watching. Love ya. Bye.
Bye.